Martin O'Toole here from Arthritis Management Solutions. What I want to talk about this week, we've been covering over the last few weeks a bit about breathing and the importance of the correct type of breathing, especially when you're trying to calm yourself down. But the second in the trilogy of what I call human movement is posture. And people don't focus enough on correct posture, or a lot of the times they don't really know how to go about it or what is correct posture. So we'll be covering this a little bit over the next few weeks. But what I want to start off with, and this is literally, I call it life-changing, or people have told me that it's life-changing. And that is this principle of walking with thumbs pointed forward, or more concentrated, rather than hands or shoulders internally rotating when you walk. And if you notice out in the general public, I want you to take particular notice of people that are walking now, because there's a lot of anterior dominance, or that tilting of the head forward, or shoulders inwardly rotating, that we're finding, and one of the biggest indicators of it is watching where people's hands are when they're walking. And you'll find it's a little bit hard at the moment because I can't quite get the distance of this camera quite right, so my hands are going to be out of view a little bit. But literally walking with those thumbs pointed forward. Now, what literally happens when you start doing this, and you don't have to start looking like a tin soldier while you're doing it, you can relax. But what happens, to give you an example, with this rounded shoulder, because we spend so much time in this anterior folded, if you like, position, because we spend so much time on computers and phones and whatever else, and in chairs, we're tending to get this rounded feeling, or this rounded look. We're not meant to walk like that. We're meant to walk upright, our chin basically looking straight ahead, or our eyes looking straight ahead, basically focusing on what I call, or what's known as, the horizon reflex. So we're basically looking out for threats. So the only way we can do that is by looking straight ahead. So what happens, I'll give you an example. If I roll my hands forward, and I'm exaggerating, but if I roll my hands forward, what happens is my shoulders come down, my chin comes down. Now what's going to happen, watch what happens when I start to point those thumbs forward. You'll feel those shoulders start to go back. You feel those shoulder blades starting to slightly pull back in. Shoulders will go back, and we'll have a much more vertical alignment of the spine. So I call it, when these shoulders roll, it's almost like this falling over and catching yourself when you walk. And we're not meant to, our spine in particular isn't meant to be put under that kind of load. So this is just a short session on, or just this one point, which I believe, and if people have told me when I've pointed it out, that it is literally life-changing. So try it, and I'm going to be focusing a lot more on this over the next few weeks. So if you like the stuff that I'm putting out, there's a little thing down the bottom there, they tell me, called subscribe. So please subscribe, share this with as many people as possible that you think may benefit. Yeah, that's it for today. Martin O'Toole, Arthritis Management Solutions. Take care.